Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. So today I'm going to be showing off some collectible stuff and some other little items from the arcades that I have won, and hopefully I'll get through it all without messing up at all. Hi Alex, how are you today? So I have a few smaller plush which I will show first, and then I'll show some of the other bits. I'm okay, I'm just a bit tired and fed up at the same time, but I'll be okay. So here's a TY Turtles one, which was from the arcade, which is quite cool. They actually have a set of these on, what is it, Clory at the moment, something like these, which I'm not 100% sure if they're the exact same ones. Thanks, Alex. I just need some time to sort myself out, so I just thought I'd do this to take my mind off everything. So I actually do have the full set of these. Well, as far as I know, it's a full set. Here's a Leonardo one. The other one was Michelangelo. And I think these were something like 300 tickets a night per one of these. I do actually have something on the bed that I've got to show, so I've got to be careful where I put my stuff. So I have a Raphael one as well. And I have a Donatello one, which I actually really like these because they're really cool little plush. They're quite well decorated, and the colours on everything is really cool. And so a lot of plush I've seen in the US that we don't sometimes get in the UK, and this is one, and the only one of version of the plush I have found while at the arcades is this little grumpy cat one, and it's the only one I've ever found. I've seen them in so many people's videos where they've got the proper grumpy cat plush, which looks really cool. And I have this little one as well, which is Nightwing, and it's from this series, well, set. I don't think we found that many of them because there's quite a few different ones in this set. As I thought I'd show the smaller plush first, then I'll get to the bigger stuff. So, and here's a Riddler, which is pretty cool. It's from the same set as well. Which is there, and I think there's a better view of the rest of the set, which is quite cool. Hi Infinite, how are you today? And I had to get this one as Harley Quinn is my favourite, So I got one Harley Quinn plush. Well, in this kind. So now I can put that on my side. That's hot. It's kind of hot in this room at the moment, so, and it's annoying hot, not the, oh, it's a nice day out. It's just hot, sweaty kind of day and cold at the same time, as downstairs is like an ice box, as you can literally go from one room to another and they're both different temperatures, as it's concrete floors we have in these houses, so they're built really bad and they should just be torn down. There's so many problems with this house. Here's a Winnie the Pooh, which is for the Christopher Robin set, which is quite a cool one. And I think there's a few more. I think there's Piglet and an Eeyore, but I couldn't find those as I was looking for some plush that I haven't shared for a while or seen for a while. Yeah, it's the movie one. And here's a Tigger from that same set. But there is a Piglet in this one, or this set, unlike the other one, which is to the over here. So you can compare the two to each other. I've seen it, it's quite good. It was, I think it was on one of the movie channels, so I ended up watching it as I kind of just watched the latest movies that come out and not watch half the others. Also, there is a slight possibility my chair might break on me, so if that happens, you might get quite a good laugh out of that. And I might have to mute the mic because this chair will hurt if it does give way. Any part of it will. Yeah, screenshot it. Luckily, all you see is my head and probably my hands trying to mute the mic, as it's a silly material chair which is just not strong, I don't feel. Got a Dumbo plush, which we did have in the last video, trying to win one of these, as you can get a couple of different ones on that video. And not that you can see in this light, this is actually a slight bluish colour. And there is another version of it, exactly the same plush, except a bit of colour change. So one's grey and the other's a slight bluish colour, which I think one's for like to represent the cartoon and the other's for the actual movie itself. So I've actually got some collectible figures as well. So there's quite a few different bits for this video, or well, live, as I thought, why not just pick some bits up. I know literally none of my notifications have gone out today because my tablet normally goes off when I go live, and so does a friend, which normally messages me to say they've had a notification, and I have not had that. That's cool, Infinite. So here's another one. This one's permanently in my room now. Here's the right Power Ranger. So that's one that's sticking around. And here's another Eeyore plush, which I really do like these because they're so soft and fluffy, and it really does not do it justice, the camera for these, because they are so super soft and super cuddly that it just doesn't show up in any of the pictures. That's where my arcade stuff went. So yeah, in the box that I've put these all on, it's got a lot of my arcade prizes. So I've got this one as well, which I really like, this Garfield one because it's different. You have some good plush. I've seen loads of really cool ones that the UK doesn't even get in your ones. Yeah, it's little old t-shirt. There's a green version of this as well with a different little bit on it where it says BBF. It's got something else on the other version, or BFF. So yeah, it's the green one I've got to look for because I don't know where that one is. I've literally watched most of your videos, and I normally can find something that I would play for every time I've watched your videos, Infinite. I'm not joking. There's always at least one plush that I like the look of, or I would play to get. So we have quite a few of these, which are quite cool. The only problem is we don't have the blue one, the proper blue one, which is Grumpy Bear, as I don't think they put him in that set at all, which I did try looking up, and there I couldn't find one at all. But yeah, Care Bear's set is quite cool. There's a slight bluish one that I do like, and I think I'm going to switch over for this one because I do have lots of Care Bears, and especially stuff I haven't got round to donating yet. So there's a lot to pick from. Hi Jackpots by Kelso, how are you today? And if my throat starts going slightly, it's because I forgot to get a drink today, and I've not been drinking too much all day, so that's kind of the reason why. And Pink Power Ranger is another one that's literally stays in my bedroom. So it's a quite cool one. So I'm going to try and get some of the other prizes out, like the smaller ones. Then I'll go through some of the collectible little toys that I've collected over the years and things that my brother thought I would like for Christmas presents. So with my brother, it's always interesting to see what he's going to get me at Christmas, whether it be DVDs or some cool figures. So a little skateboard which was got off of a coin pusher. The weird thing is they're literally like that, so they roll a bit. And it does make it quite funny to try and get these because they do slip backwards a lot. Yeah, finger skateboards, they're really cool ones. And got this one as well. They did have like a full set of them, but I just went for these because it was a coin pusher, and I think I only spent about £3 to win both of them, which is roughly 150 2p coins. Ooh, nearly forgot. So this is a plush that my brother actually picked out for me because he thought it'd be funny, and I've not seen anyone on YouTube have this from a claw machine or a prize redemption area, so that's kind of interesting. Yes, it's quite big, and I actually have been looking to see if anyone's actually got this on a video for YouTube, but I don't think I found one yet. So I'm going to go through some of the collectible things because I need a couple of seconds to breathe, as for some reason I'm just running out of breath, and it doesn't actually happen on phone calls for some reason, only live streams. So kind of got these because they were from Toys R Us before it closed down. So I got a couple of little figures like this. And this one. So that's part of like the collectible stuff that I've actually got, and I'm actually going to pick up something else that's Lego related, which I'm pretty sure that Infinite you will like this. And it is, again, it's quite big, and I've got about this much space to pick it up. So this is some Lego model that I got because it's from a London tourist sort of thing, and it's kind of cool because I think you can only really get it online, or if you're in London and you can actually get to the Lego shops themselves. And this is what it is. And yeah, I forgot I can't see the chat through the bus. Yeah, I miss Toys R Us too. It used to be quite fun to walk around and look at some of the bits. Hi Bigelow, how are you today? So it's quite big, very heavy, and it literally took me 2 days to build. this whole thing did. Also has this if it opens, which shows what the engine of the bus itself, and has a little, does have a sliding door, but I can't get to that. I think it does. Yeah, it does. So yeah, it has a little sliding door, and for the size of it, it's quite cool because it's a really, really heavy model, and bits fall off because I'm clumsy. Yeah, it's actually one of the most trickiest sets I've had to build for Lego, as it's all red, and let's see if I can get the pieces apart, as that's literally the roof of it. Hi Cassie, how are you today? And carefully, I'm going to hold this because it will fall to pieces. That's what that level of the bus looks like on the inside. And I'm literally not destroying this, it's literally set up so you can build, show the model a bit better. Hi Flowback, how are you today? And I hope I pronounced the name right because I'm terrible for messing names up sometimes. Thank you, Bigelow. No, just stay off for a bit then. Also has the upper stairs of the model as well, and the seats, so it's really accurate to the actual London buses that they used to have. And it also has on this side, as I didn't show this one side properly, has the pole that they used to have. And I believe some of the times I used to get the bus and we were friends with one of the drivers, and while the driver was moving, he was very childish and he would jump off holding on to the conductor of the bus. He would hold on to that and run along behind it as the bus was slowing down slightly. So that was kind of funny. So I used to actually get, what's that? So when I was little, I used to get the rolls of tickets from the bus driver because we were friends with the actual driver of one of the buses. So I would have a lot of them lying around the house sometimes. Yeah, just a bit out of breath and tired for some reason. The bus also does this, which I'll show it upside down because it's a different way it needs to be placed. Yeah, we don't actually have these style buses anymore. It's not hot, my room's really hot, and I think I probably should have opened the window for the live stream, as this has been happening for a while where I just can't catch my breath for after so long, and it's kind of bugs me a little too that it's happening when I want to do the live streams. But I'm hoping I can keep this going for a little bit longer. Oh, what's it? So as I showed this one last time for Laura, I thought I'd keep it to the side as I've got something else which is train related, which I thought would be quite a cool thing to show as well. Which it is a Thomas the Tank train, but it's a money box. My brother actually got it for me, and it's got some stickers which I'm trying to see if I can convince my mum to let me paint this properly, so it's all painted rather than just stickers on it. As it's quite nice. It's not too big, but it's really a cool model. And I thought I'd keep it to the side in case Laura was in the chat, because I know she likes trains, and I thought it'd be a cool thing to show off. So next time, hopefully it will all be painted. Cool, thank you, Laura. How are you today? So yeah, the London bus, literally this half took roughly 7 hours, I think, with me just wandering around and doing it slowly. And I think this took about 7 hours to do also, because it's quite big amounts of Lego which go into this, and you really can't see how many pieces actually are in this set. I think if I look it up, it's quite a big one model, if I can remember the site. Laura's really good with live streams and videos. She's really funny and entertaining. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I can find the website, as I've literally got the worst device to look things up on, as my phone is horrible to use. The elastic band is around it because this part of the phone's falling to pieces, which is kind of annoying, but it still works, just doesn't zoom in properly on things that are really far away, so couldn't get the best of photos while at Download Festival. See if I can actually find it and give myself a couple of seconds to try and catch my breath, even though I don't want to, because hi Clayton, how are you today? So hopefully this site's working. Which it is working a little, but getting search up is another nightmare. So I do have some other collectible things, and I'll do that slowly, as I'll have the bus still here to show. So something from the Harry Potter set that I've got, and this is what comes with it, and it's a part of the prop bronze of the certificate of authenticity, or whatever the word is, as I'm terrible with getting words right or wrong. So this one's Sirius Black's wand, which I had to get when I seen it, as it is really cool, and the pattern on it was really cool, and I just really liked it. So I'll put this to the side for now. Here's two other of the plush. As I said to Infinite, these two are the same plush exactly, except in two different colours. A grey and a slightly blue one, which is really cool. And they were the type we were planning for in the last video. There is a slight issue to why we didn't win in that video, which I am going to explain at the end of the video properly, and some of the bits about the UK arcades that have been changing for a little while. I really wish I could do it, the giveaway, because at the moment it's a money issue that I can't actually do a giveaway just yet, as that's a big problem for me at the moment. But I am trying to sort out a way to do it as a giveaway when I can, as they are really cool plush and quite different to the other country ones, I believe. It is something that I want to do, but it's just like one of those real nightmarish things at the moment. As at the moment, I think the last video I filmed was only around, I think about 3 of them were about £5 for a challenge or two, which one of the videos is going to be a challenge for versus me versus Infinite Mirror, so that's going to be quite fun. There are some things I still need to talk over with Infinite regarding silly little bits to do with it, and I've still got to film a small bit for that on the talking side. Seriously, Bigelow, bet on Infinite. I'm terrible with claws. It's normally teamwork from me and my brother who do the claws. If you check out my video for Jurassic World plush, the claw machine, we literally got 3 plush for £14. And this year we did the same, and I'll explain more at the end of the next video, because it does explain why some of the UK arcades are a nightmare and some are better than others. So I'm going to show you some of the other collectibles that I've got now, which are Batman 66 figures. I've got this one and another one. Which is quite cool. I've got the DVD box set of that because I really liked it when I was little. I used to watch it with my nan and anyone who would watch it with me. And I've got this one as well. I do have a different set of these, which hopefully I can find, but they're out of the box. And I have this one, which is Harley Quinn figure. And I had to get this one. Well, my brother picked it for me because he knows I like Harley Quinn and other stuff like that. So I'm just going to change from what I was showing from collectibles to, and this is technically one of my collectibles, but it's also an arcade prize. And this is what it is. It's a Force Effects lightsaber that for Kylo Ren, and yeah, and also it does work. And it might be seen as a thumbnail in one of my videos for fun, or future videos. But this cost in tickets 20,000 for this one. And the best game to play to win things at that price, at that Pacific Arcade, was, what was it? Fishbowl or something. It's the one where you drop the ball at the top and it goes down into different parts. It's not the ping pong one, it's the other one. Forgot to look up that name. But that was literally an arcade worker saying, hey, don't play some of our other games. Play that one, play Piano Keys, and you're going to build up your tickets a lot faster. So at some of the arcades, I do actually talk to the workers, and they normally tell me what's the best game to play, as long as I don't say which arcade. So I only have 6 more things to show. And this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set, which my brother thought I'd like, so he got this one, as they're quite cool figures, and they were a Christmas present, so quite nice ones. I've got Donatello as well. Not sure if they brought out a second series of them, but I'm going to keep looking in case they do, as they're quite a nice set. I do also have a Discord channel, which is the same name as on here, and I'll try and get it for next time. As I'm gonna have to hurry up a little bit. A Leonardo one, and the weapons for this one are quite cool as well. As you get quite a lot of the weapons. I originally had this set, some of these figures when I was little, and that's one of the reasons I've got them again, as these are remakes of them. And this is the last of them. I'm gonna end the live stream because I don't think I can continue. So I'm gonna thank everyone who has been here throughout the whole of this stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. You're super amazing for just being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being amazing, and I will see you again next time. Have an amazing day, and I will see you again soon.